I really enjoy hockey. I love watching it. My brother plays it. I like watching it on TV. I like playing video games and stuff. I love hanging out with my friends. I hang out with them a lot. They're important to me. I love spending time with family. Like I love music. I love being outside. And I do like creating like social media content. I do like doing that stuff. I have like a hockey account on Instagram that I kind of do a few things for. And I guess like I like making people happy. That's what I think I can do well. I like kind of supporting people and helping people with disabilities. Just kind of like solve issues. I guess like I'm really good communicator. I guess I would say. Um, and then, yeah, I guess family is a big value to me and friends. So I was actually one of the youngest people diagnosed with it, I think, in my province or something. I was actually 1 years old, and my mom says that since I got diagnosed at 1, that opened the door for other people to get diagnosed. Like a lot of other people did get diagnosed because of me, I guess. They didn't really tell me till I was like 10 or 11 that I had it. Like they just said that my muscles work differently. I didn't really ask. They did tell me one day, which I didn't really like to hear that. I was very devastated about that. Um, yeah, there was this like psychologist therapist that I talked to for years after that, but it did really help me. I just, yeah, like I really didn't care what people thought. I just kind of, at one point, I just was like, you know what, I'm just going to use a wheelchair because it's too hard for me to walk and I'm just going to do it. So, like around 12 years old, I started using a wheelchair, maybe 13 or something. And I think kind of when I found out and I was kind of okay with it for a while, my next kind of goal was to just help people with it and just talk to people. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. I was diagnosed really early and I still don't really let it stop me do things. I can still do things with my friends and stuff. So yeah, I'm just kind of just living and taking it day by day is what I do. That's the best thing you can do really with this type of condition. Just social media, like I kind of just found people on there. I don't know how, but it just kind of worked out. So I find it awesome to have a group of people with DMD. It's really good to connect with people who share some of the same experiences. I don't know, it just feels good to know that like I'm not alone and that there's other people who have some of the same experiences. I just like talking about that and just like I really like talking about experiences and sharing ideas and stuff, different tips that I might not know. Like I really enjoy that. Lately in the U.S., like what's his name? Elijah Stacy was who I connected with first with Destroy Duchenne. And I just found Destroy Duchenne, followed it, and he kind of posted some stuff. Then he had some podcast episodes or something. There was people on there. I listened to that, so that's kind of and that really opened my eyes. It's like wow, there's people that kind of want to find a cure. There's people who want to do the same things as me who kind of are hardworking people. Like it's really inspiring to see people who kind of have the same values as me and like are hardworking people. That was great to see that someone's really trying to make a change. And yeah, they have the same thing as me. Been a part of advocacy calls. I've been a part of some of those, and those are great to kind of hear from like parents and just to like try to make a difference. I think like what you guys are doing is really good, and I really like to be a part of it because it helps my community more and people in the future who are diagnosed with it. I guess like it's really like helpful to kind of talk about my story and kind of what I've been through and stuff, and I just find that really helpful. Well, I think when I was worried, it was more like me kind of overthinking it. I guess like everyone was fine. In fact, I think some people like even said to me, "Oh, like you look less tired now, or you're like you can like." They almost said a few things like that, which was good. And actually, when I was in grade 7, because I started using it a bit in grade 7, actually, grade 6, I actually took it upon myself to kind of do like a presentation to my class, actually. Like, I actually did that because I thought I want people to kind of know and maybe, and I think we also got them to write like questions on something that maybe I could answer it. So yeah, that was just a great idea that I thought of to do that. That we've actually kind of made places more accessible. So like the local kind of rink, one of the rinks, there was like a ramp and like a wheelchair seating area down at the far end, but at the front of it there was no ramp. So I guess So we talked to some people, and they actually created a ramp so there was 2 viewing areas, and you didn't have to go to the back. So that was a good thing that happened.
Yeah.
And I guess at school there's been some really helpful things. So at my junior high there was like the basketball court where my friends went, but then in between the basketball court and the grass there was like these big rocks. So I kind of talked to the vice principal about it, and like I think a bit later, or like a month later maybe, they built kind of like a little bridge over the rocks, so I could kind of get there with my friends. And yeah, that was a time when the community came together. I also thought of something else actually. So my grandparents are in the process of selling our cottage, but we had a cottage in the same place for years. We still do, and the community there is also really good because yes, at our cottage there's like a path down to the beach, but it's kind of like hard to use sometimes. Someone at our cottage kind of built like a bridge across so I can get down to the beach, so that was also good. So I guess my cottage community has also helped me feel welcome as well. Yes, my younger brother is 17. He's going into grade 12. He plays hockey, and like we kind of bond over that, I'd say. And we watch movies a lot. For my aunt and her boyfriend, they're awesome. They take me and my brother to movies, go out for like lunch or supper sometimes, and they like come to our house sometimes if my parents want to go somewhere, or my brother has a tournament and I didn't want to go. They came out, so that was good, and they know how to do all my care and can take me to the bathroom and everything. And my dad's parents, my grandparents are also involved in my life a lot. They also come out sometimes if my parents are gone or busy or whatever. And yeah, they can also do everything as well. And my cousins are like 3 hours away. They do come down sometimes, so it's nice to see them on different holidays and stuff. And yeah, because that's really mainly my family that's around. But like my friends, they understand what I need. They understand what I can do, and they're very helpful. They're very helpful sometimes if I need help. If they're really good with that. I just think it's just really nice to kind of talk to friends about sports and stuff. I think it's like a good escape sometimes almost to hang out with them. Uh, they're just like very accepting, and we have lots of fun sometimes. Like I watch them play basketball outside. I play music sometimes, or we play video games. Just talk, watch movies. It's just really nice to have such a good friend group that is like accepting and really open. So at first, the money they raised actually went to Jesse's Journey. I think like a few years ago they started changing it to the money goes to me because medical stuff is very expensive. Insurance doesn't cover all of it, so I switched it for the money going to me, and all my dad's friends and my mom's friends, they all put teams in and support me. So I think just like the community and my parents' friends are also very supportive as well. I think it's important for everyone to come together because I think a lot more voices can change opinions and can make stuff happen. And I think it's kind of hard for one person to maybe find affordable treatments and stuff. I just think it's really important to have a lot of voices do something because that's where change actually happens. So I just think if we get as many people on board as possible, or talk to as many people as possible, then there will be affordable treatments, and it'll help people in the future who are getting diagnosed as well. Yeah, like I feel very grateful that people are kind of seeing us and understanding, oh, this is very serious. We need to solve this. I just think there's lots of awareness now, which is good. People really seem to care. I'm very grateful that science is advancing so much that now we're getting different treatments, and yeah, I'm just really grateful that people actually care and are doing research into it and trying to solve it. I'm grateful that we have all this technology now that we can actually hear what people have to say across the country. I just think it's very powerful that you can connect kind of Nova Scotia to the Yukon. It's just awesome to see that lots of people have different stories and are from different places, but you can kind of hear a lot of other people's stories. It's just very powerful, I guess. I want donors to see that that it's very important for people with the same disability to connect because they get to share experiences. And sometimes people with disabilities might feel alone or isolated, like no one understands them. But I think when people with the same disability are together, you kind of feel like, oh, this person gets me, or oh, there's a community out there that actually understands me. It's just kind of very powerful to kind of be able to talk to someone and be like, hey, like I'm experiencing this, and they're like, oh, I've experienced this too. Here's a way to solve it, or like I really understand what you're going through. Like I can totally kind of see where you're coming from. Like I just think it's easier for people to kind of relate and actually understand what you need. Muscular Dystrophy Canada is also good, but like Defeat Duchenne, I really like that it's just focused on Duchenne because all the research goes towards Duchenne. And I know other types of muscular dystrophy, neuromuscular conditions, like they need a cure too, but I just think I like Defeat Duchenne because they're focused like just on Duchenne and you connect with people who actually have the same like condition and diagnosis as you. I just think it's very powerful to have something like that. Yeah, I'd like to say thank you, and your support really helps people feel empowered and feel connected. So keep on supporting because Duchenne is a hard fight, and it takes a lot of people to kind of feel supported. But I think the more donations make it easier for people to just survive the condition, and it's just a lot like you feel more comfortable to know that there's a lot of people who have it and experience the same things. It's just a very comforting thing to kind of be around people that have it and just hear their stories. That you should just take it day by day, like I've said, and that you never know what the future holds. And I think your son is capable of a lot more than you might think sometimes. Like they might need help with a lot of things, but sometimes you can be surprised what they're capable of. So I just think just don't really be negative about it and just kind of take it day by day, and because things change quickly, and yeah, but people are capable of a lot.